much pressure.
There is something we call memory blank.
Memory blank.
Yes. So that means everything they've read and prepared for
Disappears.
So you get into an exam room.
Yes.
And you can't remember anything. Maybe the much you can remember is the last subject or something.
Or maybe just your name and the index number.
Exactly.
Yes,
And why? Because you are forced to absorb so much than your capacity.
You are forced to absorb so much than your capacity.
Exactly. Because of the pressure given, especially from home, from teachers,
colleagues, classmates, yeah.
Everyone. So you are just there. Yes, you are not so used to. So within like a month to exam, that's the time you want to, they are called bookwormers.
Bookwormers.
To spend the entire night reading, sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Trust you me, it's very, very unhealthy.
It is unhealthy.
Yes, and because we know our kids, we know their traits. I think the best thing as parents, let's first be there.
Let's be there.
If you see something that is so unique with them, I mean, they're not used to studying like this. They're not used to be, you know.
So if you see some behaviors that are cropping up that initially weren't in existence,
yes,
that's a red flag.
It is, and it should, because a month to exam, get to know that's as a result of anxiety. So how again do you support them? Because they need to study. I mean, they need to study for the exam. So we are not here to discourage that. But how do you ensure that you support them to study and study in the most healthy way? Be there for them.
Be there for them.
Anything that you notice it's not okay with them, it's not how they are used to.
Anything out of the usual.
Call it out.
Call it out.
And let them know, you know, you might be going through exam panic, exam anxieties. That's why you just want to have your books all night.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of the things to ensure that, because you need to know your role as a parent in their lives. So this is not the time to start clapping for them. Now you've spent an entire 10 hours. Trust you me. Hakuna. It's just a month.
Kama ukushika mwalimu akifunza.
Kama ukushika ukiwa form 2 form 3. Well, there is a saying that last minute can save, but that last minute comes with revision of what you've already gone through.
Yes,
you know?
And also it could be detrimental.
Exactly.
To the same individual.
Yes, because even psychologically now they'll come to look back and say, you know, the way I spent the last 2 weeks reading, I was not sleeping. You can imagine this kid is emotionally tired, like fatigue, physical fatigue, emotional fatigue.
Trizah, right now, assuming myself, 𝗣𝘀𝘆𝗆𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗑, 𝗣𝘀𝘆𝗆𝗃𝗍𝗍, assuming that we've not actually done the right thing.
Yes.
But yet our kids are almost sitting for their exams.
Yes.
From this particular standpoint, what do we do to ensure that we support them? What do we do from this particular day, the 14th of September?
Yes.
What do we do? What's the best approach towards it? Because they're already candidates, they are set, and yet maybe we've been putting too much pressure on them. Tunataka kuambia cheki, there is a way we can go around this. In a very brief way.
Yes.
Tell us, how do we pick ourselves up and ensure that they know that we are there for them, we're supporting them irrespective?
First is by telling them words of reaffirmation.
Reaffirmation.
Yes, I'm here for you. Just get to know in this we are still together.
Irrespective.
Exactly. Let them know exam doesn't come with some identity, like I will not stop loving you
because you just failed in your exam.
Exactly.
And you'll not be defined by the score.
Yes.
That you get in your exam.
Yeah, and you tell them there is so much out here, you know. Create that environment, a very relaxing environment for them.
Relaxing environment for them.
Also go through with them the studies. Get to know how many units are you working on. If there are 7, which is your favorite? Where do you feel you are comfortable? This is the time.
Yeah.
Just invest much more. If you are good at maths, go on. This is not the time to start telling them. But you see, you're already good at maths. So can you try science, chemistry, biology? You know.
Yes.
No. just go. If it's that biology they're not so good at, ask them which of the topics, because from Form 1 up to this time, it can't be that they're not good with any topic.
Yeah.
Which of the topic excites you and you'd like? Let them right now get to do things that makes them happy. That does not mean you're not supposed to go through that CRE, Kiswahili and all that because it doesn't make you happy.
Yeah.
You do not have much of the options. But go through the entire book, entire syllabus and ask which of these topics excites you. Is it Insha? Is it, those things? Get to read through with them.
Yeah, religious studies.
Yes, as a parent, don't be proud that now you can go sleep leaving your kids studying.
And now you've been witnessing maybe your kids' performance either dwindling or not being up to your expectations, and yet you've told them that all I expect from you is 400 marks and above, and yet you know that over the last couple of years they haven't been able to score that mark. How do you reassure them that all will be well irrespective of what your score is going to be like? They haven't proven themselves as top scorers, yet you've been putting pressure on them to be top scorers. How do you rectify that situation right now, given the track record that they've had?
Have a conversation with them. Let them know, yes, I know in the past I've told you that you must be an A student. You must score 400 and above all through, but I'm here as your mom, as your dad, to let you know that I'm with you in this. Whether you score the 400 or 200, I will still be your mom, you'll still be my daughter, you'll still be my son, and get to know that we want the best for you.
Yeah.
And the match you're going to achieve, we will know that's the best. The good thing, we will still have a school, and guess what? There is no sky that will fall. It's an exam. Also revisit with them other things that you've gone through together as a family. This is so normal. You might feel like you are so anxious, especially during exam.
Yeah.
Also for parents, we discourage when it comes to offering presents at this time.
Yeah, incentives.
Exactly, because that's also pressure in a very hidden way.
I gave you this, I expect something from you.
Exactly.
Nikurudisha mkono, ni kama kwa bar, linko nikusukumia kidirinki drogbizo. Unarudisha guoko.
Nikinunua moja unanunua mbili.
Etigu.
Usirudishe mkono hapa.
Kugu, what you're telling us is that during this exam time, my parents wanafaa ku avoid, ni kama kuhonga watoto.
Yes, it is.
Mulungula.
And when we look at the effects,
yeah,
this kid will be counting double loss. Because you told them once you score 400 and above, I'll take you to Mombasa by flight. Here they are. With here they are with 281, 320.
Your design.
So apart from seeing themselves as failures, they've lost an opportunity.
Mombasa.
Hence, mentally, you are actually breaking them into pieces. And trust you me, anything that you do right now, even you can remember, how everything was during your exam time. During our time, we used to carry tea with 𝗪𝗪 and... it's only fair. Yeah, it's the only time we took hot tea. What do you mean?
See, you got a clipboard. And I said, tea with 𝗪𝗪.
Ama nini ya blue band inaoshwa vizuri.
Isi niko netoka suku. Lazima uziana.
It's the only time you felt taken care of.
Kalikuwa kakatuni kanakasijudo. Unakakumbuka. Blue, red, yellow, green. Kakona uso na tunywele tumeanguka. Unakakumbuka. No, masana. Alafu upigwe kama kachai, kumbe maziwa yalikuwa karibu kuharibika. Unafungua sawa na tabasi yako. Ugali ya juzi, kumbe sister yako aligusa nyama ama mboga na mkono.
Unaenda kukula ugali unasikia iko na mafuta, ukakula nyama na hukuziona.
Ama imeharibika, imeganda.
Unakula hivyo.
Unafungua jono. Mchana hatuko tunangoja mpaka lunch time. Hiyo hata kukiwa ndani. Alafu na mimi mabazenga mimi yangu limwagi.
Masanasi unaenda ukiombaomba.
No mare.
Umemaliza yako.
Unagie.
So you see, if you can remember that much, kama unakumbuka, hebu niambie sasa umemwampilia kitu, then they fail to get
double pressure.
loss on top of loss. For parents, let's be able to read our kids non-verbal, that is their emotions. Even after the results, it's not the time to start comparing. You see so and so na mulikuwa mnacheza na yeye hapa, ameenda national school, ameenda wapi. It's absolutely not the right time.
Amazing. Kirudi utatuambia tukipiga watu hii pressure sana, umesema tunabringia kitu inaitwa child trauma. And then pia sika wazazi inatuaffectaje tukideal na watu hii wenye wana deal na child trauma. And then tutakafungia hapo, au sio?
Okay.
In the meantime, DJ Dog Bizzo Pony ones and twos. Bless up.